What's up guys, Steve here with a breaking news update regarding the stimulus. It's the moment that we've all been waiting to hear, as this morning we received word that Congress has emerged from their meeting and they're going to be providing us this week a stimulus package, and included in it will be stimulus checks. I'm very excited to report this to you guys. I know that we've been waiting a long time to get this news, and it looks like it is finally happening. As this morning emerging, we're seeing all of these news reports saying that Congress has come out and they're going to be providing that stimulus package. They have an agreement and it's going to include stimulus checks. So I'm going to get you caught up onto all the details as to what's unfolding. As I let you guys know yesterday, it's likely I might put out a video at some strange time. Well, here it is, because we have now received word as of this morning that this is official. This is going to happen. Now, just to clarify, this is not yet an official bill that's signed into law, and this is not being implemented right now, but they have an agreement that this will happen, and it's going to happen this week. So I'm going to dive into all the details, get you caught up as to what's unfolding right now today, Wednesday, December the 16th, regarding the stimulus package and the stimulus checks. And if you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button. That would be awesome. Everybody smash the like button. I'm going to smash my own like button, and also like button, dropping comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them. It helps out my channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you want to stay up to date on everything that's going to be rolling out, and there's going to be a lot this week, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload these videos, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. But now let's dive into the latest, the breaking news regarding the stimulus package and stimulus checks. So yesterday morning, I gave you guys the great news that Senator Joe Manchin, who's leading the charge on the stimulus package that's being assembled, he said that there was agreement from all parties and that it looked like we were going to have this passing. And then later on in the day, we heard the same thing from, get this, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, which was huge news to hear him say that, because he was by far the biggest question mark and the most fiscally responsible, we'll say, regarding a stimulus package. So to hear him say that we were going to get a stimulus package agreement, it was huge news. Well, then yesterday evening, what we saw was congressional leaders held a meeting. Now, they adjourned from the meeting and then returned, and then they worked late into the night. And that was really good news, because what we've learned is that when they have short meetings, they'll say like the meeting lasted about 30 minutes and then they're not talking to each other. It's usually not good. But this went into the night. Remember how before people were saying, we wish that they would lock themselves into the room and just get it done? Well, it looks like they finally actually did that. And they have emerged now, and they're saying they have an agreement. It's going to get done this week. They want to have the official wording either done today or tomorrow, and they want to get this signed in the House, the Senate, and signed into law by President Donald Trump. So they are working right now frivolously to get this done. Now, initially, we did hear the bipartisan lawmakers say,
"Oh, this is a relief bill, not a stimulus bill, so no checks."
Well, guess what? Congressional leaders said we're including stimulus checks. That's right. Now, we don't have a whole lot of details about it. As a matter of fact, we don't have any details about it, but we do know there is going to be a second round of checks. The amount, we don't know. The eligibility, we don't know. And SSI, SSDI, veterans, railroad benefits, all of them, are they going to be included? We don't know. Child support, are you going to have your checks garnished for wages? We don't know. Honestly, those are all questions we don't know, but we do know they're going to include another round of stimulus checks. Now, we have heard it rumored that they could be smaller than the $1,200 stimulus checks we saw in the first round in the CARES Act. Just want to let you guys know, don't be blindsided if they're $600 checks or something smaller. We don't know the amount yet, but we do know checks will be included. Now, just to clarify, this is in fact the $908 billion stimulus package proposal that came out from bipartisan lawmakers. Now, initially, like I let you know just a second ago, this did not have stimulus checks, but it did have a $300 per week FPUC unemployment boost that will be added weekly on top of your unemployment benefits of $300. This is going to go out for 16 weeks, and last we heard, this is going to start January 1st and go forward from there. In addition to that, this is also going to be including PUA. There's going to be extension of PUA, which expands eligibility for the unemployed who normally would not qualify for benefits, such as the self-employed, independent contractors, gig workers, and also there's going to be an extension of the PEUC, which is when you have exhausted all of your unemployment benefits, you can then collect this federal provision that will help you collect additional weeks after as well. So those are going to be included in this, alongside additional PPP funding, food programs such as SNAP. There's also going to be a ton of other provisions. I'll go ahead and put a screenshot up here of a list that I created showing you what's included. I put it side by side next to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin's proposal, which we've received word is off the table, it is going to be this $908 billion stimulus package proposal. Now, as I mentioned to you guys yesterday, the $908 billion stimulus package was broken into two parts. The first being $748 billion worth of provisions that are urgent and they have agreement upon right now. This is what's getting passed, and this will include the stimulus checks. Now, the second part, as I shared with you guys, is the part that they don't agree upon, and it has two items. It has the state and local government funding, and it has liability protection for businesses. Now, guess what? They're saying they're just going to cast that off to the side because they can't agree upon it, and maybe it'll come later. They're saying maybe in 2021. They said there's going to be more stimulus packages to come in 2021, but right now they want to focus on what they're saying is the most urgent to provide at this time, and that's going to be the provisions included in that $748 billion package that's going to get passed, they're saying, this week. So it's very likely that you might be thinking to yourself, the very first question that pops in your mind is, why are they doing this now? Can we actually believe this after we've been disappointed for months and months and months of hearing that we're going to be getting another stimulus package? Well, I want to give you two reasons why it is very real right now. The first being, provisions are coming to an end officially. In the stimulus package, the CARES Act, it provided all of these unemployment benefits and all these provisions, a lot of which were set to expire at the end of this year. So if they don't get this done right now, a lot of those people that are getting those benefits, such as the unemployed, they're going to get the last of those claims on December 26th. So if they don't do something, there's going to be over 12 million people that are not going to have any benefits and are still going to be unemployed due to this pandemic. Now, the second reason, I want to share with you guys an article that just came out this morning from The Hill. Now, the article reads, Democrats see stimulus checks as winning issue in Georgia runoffs. And if you'd like to read this article for yourself and any of the headlines that I put up, links in the description below so that way you can check them out for yourself. Now, it says, stimulus checks have emerged as a key issue in the runoffs for the 2 Senate seats in Georgia that will determine which party controls the upper chamber. Further down it reads, stimulus payments have been popular with the public and Democrats are hoping that highlighting the issue could help them with voter turnout. So yes, it is political. Now, we have not received official word yet who it is that we are to thank for including stimulus checks in the next stimulus package, but it's very likely everybody's going to say they had a lot to do with including checks. However, what this article is suggesting is that Democrats are going to say that they had a big part to do with it and they're hoping it's going to help them in the Georgia elections for those last 2 seats in the Senate. And just to clarify, this is going to be very important because right now, Democrats will control the presidency with President-elect Joe Biden. They also control the House of Representatives. And lastly, the Senate is controlled by the Republicans, but there are 2 open seats. And if Georgia, those 2 seats are won by Democrats, it will be a 50-50 split, which will then be determined by the vice president, who is going to be Kamala Harris, which means the Democrats will control every single part. Well, you guys, I'm very excited to bring with you this breaking news about stimulus package and stimulus checks. It's very likely more news will be rolling out here very soon, and when it does, I'll be sure to share with you guys here on the channel. And once again, if you haven't already, if you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button. Everybody's doing it. Why wouldn't you? This is great news. And also, if you want to stay up to date on everything that's rolling out, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload these videos you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. I'll keep you up to date. God bless. Take care. This is Steve.